Okay, so we are going to talk about Rockstar
Of
plus
course,
Red
yes.
Dead, yeah, and Red Dead Redemption 2.
Which they
Well,
need to update.
yeah,
Some,
both games apparently.
yeah. And
Yeah,
also the trilogy. But that's more of a you discussion because I never played the trilogy yet.
yeah, and Dark Space, that YouTuber, yeah, he discussed with the professional, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, with other YouTubers. So we're gonna share our thoughts about it. Alright, so yep, Rockstar has lost their minds.
With the GTA Plus thing.
Yep,
It's not really a shocker. I knew it was going to happen one day or another, but just not now.
yeah, it's barely anything though. We got KO per record. We can clearly make at least 1 million.
Yeah.
Or more than that, it depends.
Oh wow, we have $500,000 we can give you for $5 per month. Wow.
Whoopie doo.
There's some other stuff like oh wow, you get a free business. At
Which
this
we
point, it's pay. It's just pay to win.
apparently.
Like yeah, sure, if it was the worst business but it's most obscure, guess what? I would still not agree with it. For example, if they were to give away the arcade business, but they give the one up in Polito, where I am right now,
But that
I
thing, that thing's like cheap
yeah,
though.
it is cheap. But the thing is, they shouldn't have it like you should just pay $5 when people are like grinding their asses off for it, right?
Exactly. And let's not forget about those bugs and glitches that have been going on for quite a long time.
Yeah, with a maintenance update apparently.
Yeah, and not only that, so when I try to log in with the new gen one,
Yeah,
like all it keeps saying says server maintenance, all that crap. Like that's all it kept. That thing kept popping up all the time, and I barely can able to connect to the servers, and
yeah.
barely able to play GTA. And I hardly get on these days. And here's few main reasons: one, tryhards; two, those glitches, exploits, like God mode.
Stuff, stuff
Like
like dupe glitches, I don't give a shit about. That's okay. You can dupe anything you want to have a better looking car, right?
yeah, but the thing is, like that thing can be abusive. Like that thing's a problem. Like they'll use it just to mess with, well, technically trolling and to ruin the experience. Like be all that toxic, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I upload so many videos, like exposing people are God mode, like God mode van, a jet, and God mode in general. Like, bro. And they'll be go like, oh, you gotta, oh, be better next time. Oh, boo hoo, all that stuff, you know.
Yeah. I don't have to. I wouldn't have to be complaining if the problem was fixed, right?
Yeah, and that thing's been out there for quite a while, like for at least 2, 3 ish years.
That is that glitch. Yeah.
Oh, and do you know that so Rockstar did like a huge ban wave since they heard about the money glitch on the property thing?
I did not hear about this.
Yeah, like they cleared wipe out nearly at least 60% of the accounts. Like most of it are like innocent. Well, some are like those people that did it glitches, which they clearly should know better than that. But the innocent players
Yeah.
that didn't do it, yeah, it was like messed up. Like they'll basically ban anyone apparently,
Yeah.
whether they did it or not.
At that point, you can technically sue them because it's destruction of property. Not really, but I was trying to say something to them. But yeah, they can technically complain the living asses off, and just be like, I will consistently say bad shit about your game to the point where you will have a problem.
Yeah, and about a while ago, I encountered a orbital cannon spammer.
Yeah, I've come across this a lot too.
Yeah, now that thing's like, yeah, now it's about to be a common thing.
Yeah, isn't it like super easy to do?
Like, yeah, I don't want to know how I could do it. I don't want to know.
Neither do I. I don't know about any godmode glitches. Like the only glitches I really do care about are the fun uh,
Yeah,
alpha glitches.
yeah, like non-harm thing, I'll say.
Yeah, like yeah, I can just match a hat with my mask now, knowing that's a really popular one.
Yeah, and those outfits, the glitches too, which is I do see them cool. Which those kind of outfits, like I don't know why they were not even added yet. Like, what the heck? So, okay, let's see what's next. So yeah, Red Dead, like, what the hell? Like, why you continue to ignore us? And here's a funny
You
thing.
got people who love that game.
Yeah, and here's a funny thing, and it's fucked up too. So this dude posted something about Rockstar, well, Red Dead Redemption, the game itself. So he tagged Rockstar, and and he did put the hashtag Save Red Dead Online, and Rockstar didn't realize that
Yeah,
until like minutes later. Like they instantly unliked it as soon as they saw the hashtag,
yeah.
and that's clear show proves that Rockstar give no shits about it, which is so fucked up.
It it's a really fun game. Like if they actually had proper updates, like, oh yeah, let's make you grind for just grinding for grind's sake. That's not fun. That's just work.
Yeah, like some people don't feel like doing all that stuff. They just basically buy chakras, which well, it doesn't really bother us. Like we'll let them be. Well, it's their money
Yeah.
though, so we're not gonna tell them they can't do that or so. So yeah. And what's the other thing I've done? I had in my head for a bit. Also, have you? So wait, so how many times you ever counted with those gobble glitches, all that stuff, orbital cannon spammers?
Auto cannon people only have a handful of times, but the God mode glitches tons.
Yeah, I thought of that too. Like I thought, I always thought gobble was like most common thing.
I guess because like most God mode people don't have like facilities.
And those they don't got skills. They'll be claiming that they're all good, which they're not.
Yeah.
They'll just want to be cheap just to raise their damn KD. Like clear, this is not like Call of Duty. Like this is like a criminal thing game, not Call of Duty. Like Call of Duty is very different, and it's all about KD and kills. That's it.
Yeah.
Like, why not just go play Call of Duty instead of doing that all that stuff in GTA? Like, that's just all nonsense and childish. Like, that doesn't make sense at all.
Still, because in Call of Duty, people actually scream at them.
Yeah, and yeah,
And
trash talking, all that stuff, which those tryhards do all the time. Like, why not just do it on Call of Duty instead of on GTA? Like,
like, yeah, sure, having a high KD is nice, but it's not necessary at all. You know what I mean?
yeah, like it's like that's like nonsense. I'll say. I mean, in Call of Duty, yeah, I kind of care about KD. Well, at the
That's
same
Call of
time,
Duty. That's what
yeah,
it's known for.
yeah. But at the same time, I just care and don't care. So, like
You
last,
care enough about it.
yeah, like when the last time I checked, it was like around like point 1.14, I believe.
Mm.
It was on World War Two. I got two of them basically, Cold War and World War Two. Well, I do want to play the Modern Warfare, which I mean, it is a good game. Not gonna lie. I mean, like I'm well, I prefer into classics. I'll say, like World War One and
Yeah,
Two. That's what I prefer.
World at War ones.
Yeah, basically like that.
Because to people, they have to be announced like that. That's the thing. There's actually like you know how recently they had the remake of World War Two.
Yeah,
And I'm just like, wow, that kind of feels like a cheap knockoff.
and then Battlefield is like realistic mode. I'll say, and that game,
Realistic, but just not good.
true.
You know, because in the newest Battlefield, you don't really have death matches or have stuff that's kind of more Battle 40, 50, not 40. But yeah,
2042.
they don't have, yeah, 2014. You only have stuff that's like, oh hey, you can only capture one area, and I don't feel like playing domination basically all the time.
Well, Battlefield One does in Battlefield games. Most of the games they do have death matches besides all that other modes
Yeah,
operations. Well,
and I'm not sure.
yeah, I'm not much into that. I mean, it's fun, but I'm not much into that.
Yeah, but yeah, we're off topic slightly. But stuff like yeah,
Yeah,
you realize it too a little bit.
yeah. Well,
Yeah,
we're just giving out the point about Battlefield, just telling the difference to games, like in
yeah.
general.
Like in GTA, I'm here to have fun, make money, and just relax.
Yeah, and mess around too.
Yeah, that's kind of where kind of relax comes in.
And you know what happens next? Some asshole
P-
just pop out of nowhere in Gamo or just on a laser jet or any weaponized vehicle. They'll just pop out of nowhere and kill us for no reason.
Yeah,
And they'll sometimes
you,
message. They'll say 1 is 0 L's or oh that's nonsense childish stuff.
while they're hiding in like their apartment.
Yeah, yeah. They'll basically just kill and run away. That's all. Like that happens like
Way too often.
yeah.
This is my thing. If you kill somebody, you have a automatic. I'm not gonna say 5 minutes. That's a little too long. 3 minute cooldown before you can do anything else, except like heist missions, automatic heist missions. Not like, oh yeah, I get to go to my orbital cannon. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like those invites that shouldn't exist.
Like I understand, like if you want to go to your house quicker, if you are like not being targeted, just like, oh hey, I'm on top part of the map, and like I want to go to like my apartment, more mid Los Santos.
Yeah. And then those are only at least decent properties that you can get. But we like those mansions, like they've been asked for quite a while, and
They
nothing
have been
yet.
asked and asked and asked, and they have not delivered once. Well, technically they have been delivered once, but I'm not counting a penthouse as a mansion.
Yeah, I
You
don't
know what I
see
mean?
that. Yeah, I don't see that as a mention. It's just obviously cosmetics. I'll say.
It's it's a higher grade apartment.
Yeah, and let's see. Let's see what else. So those yeah, those tryhards, yeah, they'll basically do all those nonsense stuff just for clout, like those dumb
Like,
videos, and they'll
oh,
think
like
they're
the ones that
good.
like,
Yeah, and yeah, they basically do
came
all those.
around so I can kill him and take his car. You know what I'm talking about, or no?
I think I do.
Yeah, it was a while ago, but it was still there. And I just don't get it, like why you gain nothing. Like maybe you get like a little bit of clout, but as you said, clout basically means nothing. It's
Yeah,
slow clout. It's not really good clout.
yeah, that makes you desperate. That's the main thing
Yeah.
about yourself in general. Like, if you just grieve like that, do all this stuff, yeah, that makes you desperate, like really desperate.
Like okay, I might be saying another YouTuber versus another YouTuber. Okay, so you know who Putter is, right?
Yeah,
He is a good clout. He doesn't do anything bad with it.
yeah, he
He has
basically,
fun with it.
yeah, fun and help out people, like take care of things that are bothering people, you know.
Yeah. But then you got I don't really know a YouTuber who does this, but you got like people who are like, yeah, I'm gonna be a complete asshole to this person for no reason.
And then Butter saves the day,
Yeah.
and then they'll get salty for that for
Like I've heard people try to like sue him because they were inside of a video.
all that.
Yeah.
Well, clear they asked for like they're the one they started that problem, and like if you got salty for that problem just for bothering those people that didn't do anything wrong to you, like that's your problem. Like that's
Yeah.
on you. Like that's on you. Like
And
I don't get it.
like why are you gonna be salty about something that you done? It
Yeah,
makes no sense.
yeah, I get it. You get mad all that. So yeah, yeah, that guy destroyed cargoes, and you defend back, you fight back, and then 5 minutes later they get salty. Like that doesn't make
And
sense.
leave.
Yeah, salty and leaves, like, and you get all mad. Like that doesn't make sense at all.
And then you got people who are against me if I were to ever record keyword if.
Yeah, and tryhards are hypocrites.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, so yeah, you fly in a Presler Mark 2 and you see a fucking cargo. Like you just join this session full of peaceful players. Like you just want to destroy cargo for no reason. Like just for 2 grand. Like Like
If
destroy.
that.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna destroy the cargo. Boom, 2 grand. Yay! I get a cookie. Like, and then
Like,
as
like
they
I
notice,
understand if you. You go ahead. Actually, Mike, wait.
oh, it's alright. It's all good. All right. So as you destroy a cargo, like, what do you expect to happen? Like, so as they notice, they'll come attack you, and then you get all mad for them using those vehicles, like weaponized vehicles,
Yeah.
like beside Mark II. Like they'll use Strombergs, all that's jets,
Stuff.
yeah, nice sharks, and you get all salty about it, and you get mad about it. It doesn't make sense. Like you're the one attacking them, and what do you expect to happen? Like what do you expect? Like
Yeah.
so
I
delusional.
get you.
Yeah, like that doesn't make sense. Like you're clearly using a damn Mark II, and that's the only vehicle you use. Like I guarantee. Like
Like, I use a Mark II to get around or fight other Mark IIs.
yes, I will use it. Yeah, I use Mark IIs too. Well, I hardly use it, so I just got rid of it. So I use
Yeah.
different vehicles.
Yeah. But the only time I will ever destroy special cargo is if that person has attacked me while doing mine.
Yeah, yeah, I would do the same thing. You destroy my cargo, I'll destroy yours. Yeah, that
And
has to
then they
be.
get so pissed.
Yeah, yeah, that's the most hypocrite moment that you ever experienced.
Like, wow, why did you destroy, man? I did nothing to you. Exact words one time, man.
Hmm. Yeah.
Not even 10 minutes after us fighting.
Holy
It's
shit,
just
that's a stack of gold.
like
Oh wow.
I will never destroy a person selling stuff though, unless completely needed to. Like I said.
Yeah, this might be off topic, so I just spent the GIF.
Hmm.
So I just opened it up, and there's like a bunch of money. There's like a stack of gold. So as I as it spins, it gave me only 10K. Like that's
Oh, on Gran Turismo.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's the lamest gift I ever got. And like anyway, so yeah. Let's see what else do we miss.
You got people who money grind. Okay, this is gonna be in defense of Rockstar. We're gonna add in a both defense and offense. All right. It's only to be fair. It's criticism, and criticism includes both. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. In defense, people who just stay on the game 24/7 and only complain, saying like, "Oh yeah, the game shit. Yeah, fuck you. Yeah." Still plays it 24/7. They can clearly go fuck themselves. Like, you see me, I play the game a lot, but me and you both.
Yeah. Just for
We
fun.
have, yeah, we play it for fun. We play it to make money,
And
and we play it for the memes.
yeah, and well, I already play it. Like for now, I already play it.
Now, it's also because you had GT7. I kind of don't blame you because that sounds like a fun game, but I'm not a racing person.
Yeah, I get that. I mean, it is fun though. So, yeah. Let's see what else. Oh, and those people that defend Rockstar, like Rockstar is greedy. Like and those fanboys, they'll think that they'll never get screwed over, which they did.
Yeah,
The
they.
GTA Plus and the Definite Edition.
To be fair, that does sound fun, and I know you played it before. I know you own it, right?
Yeah, yeah, I did play it, and I don't know why I did bought it just for $6, even though it's my money. So
Yeah.
yeah, we didn't. Yeah, I didn't expect this to happen. Well, the only game I just want to like play the Definite Edition is the Vice City. So
Yeah. Because you are from Florida.
true. I love like GTA like games in general. I like the game
Locations.
itself. Yeah, locations to be located in Florida, like in the South, like because that's where I'm from, and I like
Yeah.
the beaches. I like the details. Like it was so accurate.
Nice.
Not gonna lie. Yeah,
Though
yeah,
I really want there to be a game in like fucking not Virginia. No, not Virginia. Oh god.
in the
But I
East,
want there to be, yeah, east. Like,
the East Coast.
I would say, I don't want to be biased and say Georgia, but I'm going to be a little bit biased and say Georgia.
Oh, so like
Atlanta.
yeah, and what is that thing called? 13 states. What's that
Yeah,
called?
the colonies.
Yeah, like a map. The map like this. Huh. That'll be interesting.
That one, yeah, it'll be a little much, but definitely with more modern technologies, yeah, it could be done. Just gotta condense it down a little bit.
Yeah.
Actually, a good spot would probably be either North Carolina or Charlestown.
Yeah, in
You know,
Chicago maybe.
ooh,
But
yeah, Chicago. Ooh, well, it's San Francisco. That
oh.
doesn't sound bad. Or Seattle, even though we are naming off West Coast and middle areas.
Yeah. Let's see what else. Hmm. Trying to think.
uh, Louisiana sounds fun.
Oh, interesting.
Not Texas. Texas is kind of should stay in the Red Dead universe kind of area.
So
Because
yeah, yeah, I
yeah,
agree.
because believe it or not, Texas might be the area of Red Dead 2 and 1.
True.
Because Red Dead 1 has, uh, only
Mexico.
has the, yeah, Mexico and also the southern part of Red Dead 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. But in Red Dead 2, you have a large area that is that could technically be consistent of Texas too,
Yeah.
because you got the mountains, you got different cultures, you got the fucking bayou, may I add,
Yeah, and
and then you go ahead.
oh, and then let's not forget yeah, they did trying to yeah, you know something? They did promise that they're gonna add more content like for like a
Red Dead.
industrials, yeah, for Red Dead 2 for industrials role. More properties like houses, and they're going to be around like between 3 grand, 10 grand, depends.
Yeah, fair numbers. Their houses back then were expensive.
Yeah, and I have like 30 grand in Red Dead right now, so Well,
Yeah.
actually, nearly 32 grand,
Three.
actually.
Yeah. But the thing is, they have not updated the game come June in a year.
Nearly a year. Yeah. Like, that's too long. Like,
That is a year too long. Like, if they like, it has to be a really big update to for it to be, redeem itself. Like, it has to have everything.
definitely. And, who the heck just asked? No, I was gonna cuss anyway. Probably a few times. Not too much. Yeah, and who the hell
Yeah.
asked for those recycle bad missions? Like, who asked for those? Who asked for that?
Recycle bad missions.
Oh, you know the Blood Money?
Oh, that, yeah.
Yeah,
I
that.
never, like, as soon as I did my first one, or at least finished, like, my first one, it was a two-parter, so, yeah.
That was terrible.
Yeah, I was just like, what is the point? Like, it's not fun. I'm not having fun with this.
Yeah,
Like, I
like,
know not everything is going to be fun in a game.
yeah, well, they did have
Yeah,
a jewelry mission, which is okay. Well, at least the pay is average, like, at least.
yeah. Like, I don't think there's been, like, a new weapon in the game in a while.
Yeah, another sniper,
Like,
I believe, and a revolver.
well, I know there's been, I know there's snipers in the game. The Carcano and the Rolling Back. But,
Oh,
yeah. But the thing
yeah,
is, they need to add more. Like, they think the feel of the cowboy is going to be there when it's not, when there's nothing to do. Like, hell, I want there to be cattle. I want there to be a fucking rancher role. Be able to own a fucking ranch. You know what I mean?
exactly. I do want a ranch too, or a mansion, both actually.
Uh,
I
let's just
mean
keep the
that
matches to GTA.
true. Well, I mean the only man there's like at least few in Santa Denise.
Yeah, there is. It's just that it's not like they're already owned. You get me?
True,
There's not. There was never a house there that was never not used. They had purpose.
true. Yeah. Well, I prefer the ranch. So two-story ranch, I'll say.
Yeah, a good old-fashioned house.
Yeah.
Not. I don't want to live in a camp with a crazy old man.
True. Like Sleepy Joe, I'll say. Okay,
Yeah.
let's keep the
Like,
politics out of
yeah.
this. I don't know why I brought it up.
Eh,
I mean, well, I know
yeah.
some of you don't care
You
or
might.
care.
Nah, I've still edited it out just in case.
Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah. But yeah, like, sure, have Crips a little ensuite, a little area to himself away from the ranch house. You know what
At
I mean?
least, yeah.
Don't have him with you. It just doesn't make sense, right?
Yeah, he could get at least a place for his own. I mean, I mean, I'll feel bad though, but I do want him like out for some time at least.
Yeah. Like, here's here's actually a few things. I don't want there to be proper prostitution. Like, I don't want them to, like, oh yeah, you want me on a buggy and carriage and sucking me off? No. I want there to be, like, Sorry, that image made me laugh a little bit. But yeah, I feel like they need like whorehouses, which I know this is like dirty, perverted shit, but they need. They have prostitutes, hookers, ladies of the night, escorts, whatever, in GTA everywhere at night.
Oh, they do though.
I don't think the areas that they have them is up top, like played out grapes. I think that sound grapeseed. I don't know. Thing is, they have all these things, but not enough. Like, yeah, they have, like, in story mode, there is Mrs. Downs, the wife of the guy that we got TB from.
Yeah.
Yeah, she sells herself. Given I don't think we should fuck her, but yeah. But thing is, they need to have it where they have not intimate, but just something. There needs to be something for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and you know what else it should be add? You
Yeah.
can buy properties. Like you can get your a bar for your own. And you can make some money out of it at least.
What, the bar?
Yeah.
Oh, like an actual saloon
Yeah.
with proper liquor and all.
Yep.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah. Thing is that they probably wouldn't never do that. Like, yeah, I understand a saloon not being there, but say, for example, you buy part of a saloon, you buy into a saloon.
You can
You
get
hear me?
some. Yeah, you can get some money out of it for at least. You can get at least
A share.
yeah, like at least 25.
Yeah. Let's say $25 per day.
Yep. And there should be fisherman role. Let's
Oh,
see.
that'd be fun.
Yeah,
I know.
train roll. Wait, no, not train roll. Well,
Eh,
um,
I don't think train should have a role.
hmm. Oh, well, it can be part for the industrial.
Yeah. But the industrial can mean like lots of things. Like, oh yeah, you can make your own gun parts. That actually could be cool.
Maybe
Mental note.
military. Yeah, maybe military role.
Nah. But I do have a good idea. Say the industrial thing, you can upgrade your guns, but not like fucking Mark II the shit. Like, oh yeah, look at my fucking Lanchester repeater. Look, I have a fucking scope that can go 25 fucking miles away. No, not that. But say, for example, you know the what was it? The musket, like the
All of that.
yeah, one a gun that was similar to a musket. I don't remember exactly, but yeah,
That should be added too.
yeah. But yeah, it should be upgraded to the point where they can have a blunderbuss attachment to it. A blunderbuss is basically a shotgun musket.
Yeah, so rockstar. What the heck?
Yeah, but I'm not saying like, yeah, you should uh, be able to do this instantly, but it should be like the bunker business in GTA, where you can discover it, kinda, or
True.
unlock the formula to make it. And for example, you don't you don't buy supplies or get supplies, you find supplies. For example, uh, That's not the code. Sorry, at the exact time I am setting my heist. Yeah. Yeah. They should have it where they can find supplies like metal. Say that you can find metal. But that's it. Like, you can find metal and it'll give you supplies. Or supplies of gunpowder or stuff like that. You get
Yeah.
me?
Yeah, I got you.
But in GTA, it's just like, oh, hey, you want to just do this? Like, yeah, go get more guns for us to sell more guns. So I'm just like, no, that makes no sense. Right?
Huh. Yeah, pretty much.
Like, I would understand, like, for example, we were given a pickaxe in the uh, industrial role to go find said metals. Say if you found a more cluster amount, you get more supplies. But say if you find a smaller amount, or let's even do rarity, like, yeah, if you do get more rare metals, say, instead of just regular iron or whatever,
Maybe
you
gold.
can, yeah, say if you can find gold and actually it includes into your gold, instead of just like, yeah, it's here. But for example, say you can find not tungsten because they didn't know about the technology or the capabilities of tungsten yet. But stuff like, oh yeah, uh, if you create, not create, say if you find copper, you find a way to make a copper set, not just a regular thing of copper. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's like moonshine.
Yeah. Like if you find wild berries or whatever, you can not unlock, but what's the word I'm looking for? Make. You can just make the moonshine of those.
Not a bad idea.
Yeah. Because
Yep.
you got safe. It's a recipe thing.
Yep. Indeed.
And for example, say you can say if you fuck up on something but make it better, you have a like, oh yeah, we have hardened glass or whatever, something close to that. You
Yep.
know what I
And
mean?
yeah. And I guess. Let's see. Let's talk. Hmm. I guess that's it.
Well, there's still more. Like we mostly talk about something fixed, but there's still stuff that we can talk about business wise.
True.
And like if I fill in some more time. Like for
So,
example, you go ahead.
oh, so yep. Hopefully we get updates soon. Oh, and let's not forget they've been doing hashtag stay Reddit on for quite a while, for like 5 months so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like getting pretty strong. And then of course people get offended for that, you know.
Like Red Dead isn't that good of a game. No, it's a masterpiece of a game. Like I just don't understand people who are like, no, Red Dead sucks. No, because I've looked at your thing and it says you didn't even play the game.
Like you don't have to play the game to support it. Like we clear we're clear our rockstar community. Like we're part of it. Like we're in the same community, Rockstar.
Yeah. Then you got haters who's gonna probably watch this video like, well, you guys gave no good points. I was like, yeah, we did. We give points of what they could fix or just whatever.
Yeah, or either you're not.
Or
Yeah.
expand upon.
Oh dang! I need to clean
Mm.
myself. Dang, I need to get some water. Anyway, so yeah, they be basically not watching the whole video or they just like not listening at all.
Or just taking it all in context.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna go grab some water. Ooh, my throat tripping.
Alright.
Well, I'm gonna stay on anyway. I'm gonna keep my mic on.
Alright.
So and that's what they'll mainly do. Like, yeah, they just either not pay attention, not watch the whole video, or they'll just like be biased about it.
Yeah. Like, yeah, I defended Rockstar on this, and was a fence of Rockstar on this, too.
Well, well, I can't argue with that.
And people are going to argue about it. Like, no, you didn't. You didn't defend them. No, I defend them from people who are just not listening or just not willing to understand. Alright?
Yeah, and
You got a lot of water right there, didn't you?
and I'm gonna grab for later for for a movie.
Yeah.
And oh, let's not forget you know something like Red Dead is not the only thing that's struggling.
Like, they had a perfectly good thing for Bully, the other game Rockstar series.
Yeah, they just forgot about it. And Metal Club 3, it's like one of my favorite childhood games.
What
Like
was
it's
that?
oh the Minute Club 3 game, you know? The
Oh
Minute
man,
Club games.
I've
Yeah.
heard that one. But yeah, actually, you gave me a idea or point. M- Max,
Max Payne.
Max. Yeah, Max Payne. They seem like a lot of people are complaining about Max Payne 3.
And
Like, yeah, it's kind of like a continuation of what we couldn't have in 2.
oh like Rockstar is not the only company. Like
That does this.
yeah, EA Games
Oh yeah,
is one part of it.
definitely.
And let's not forget Wargaming, which not much people are into those games.
Activision,
Oh yeah,
EA still.
Activision. Yeah, Activision. Yeah, lost their
EA
minds.
still because of the strip. And then you got Halo, which is a perfectly good fighting game, fighting war game. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Which the thing is, I'm like, well, I'm not into futuristic stuff. I mean, they're cool.
Yeah, they're cool, but they're not like always your thing.
Yep. So there's a game called War of Tanks. I used to play it all the time. It's one of my favorite
Yeah,
historic games, which is developed by
yeah.
Wargaming. And the thing is, so the last good update was War Stories.
Mhm.
That's the last good update. Like it's about like each nations have the backstory based on
Uh huh.
his history, like World War II mainly, Cold War, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that game. Yeah, it was one of the best updates I ever played. And the cool part is I sort of got free tanks. Well, those free tanks, they're only available for the stories, like each of it. Only for
But like,
war
oh hey,
stories.
you only have me for this.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
something like that. And that was the last good update. And they start to let's see, like those same things like those yeah, they basically put the transactions to the next level. They
Yeah.
add like themes like for the game, like events, like seasonal, kind of like Fortnite. So yeah, so
Yeah.
they did Hot Wheels first, and then they did Rambo, and basically as they released Rambo for it, that's how they destroyed the game. So they removed war stories, nerf some of the tanks. Well, probably at least a few. I mean, there's like mobile version too. They didn't have like much updates like as consoles. I mean, on PCs, well, I don't know if they do updates, but still looks the same to me. It looks still runs fine and still playable. But on consoles, like that's how they destroy it. But they uh, they changed the details of the game itself, adding those ridiculous features, resets commanders levels, XP. They just reset all the skills they done like you had all that hard
Yeah.
work.
Basically for nothing.
Yeah, and they remove customization options for the crew, like crew voices,
Mm-hmm.
the nations for like they have like German, Russian, Spanish, British,
French. French.
yeah, French. Yeah, it was removed until about a few updates later they added back, which is that's good. But the game itself, like it's still not the same as it used to be. Like it's still dead
Yeah. So,
because it's futuristic. Like they call it modern armor for now. Well, the game.
okay. So what I'm hearing is, as soon as they started adding advertising and basically catering to other businesses, stuff went downhill.
Yeah,
Basically, what Rockstar is doing somewhat. Like you said, as soon as they did the cross over with Hot Wheels, yeah, it was perfectly fine. Kinda,
I mean they're cool.
right?
They're cool. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. But as soon as they did Rambo and started fucking with shit, that's where everything went downhill.
yeah. Like futuristic. Like it's like so. So I did upload a video like it
Mm-hmm.
shows so the radar it looks kind of the same. Well, it's square. Like it used to be like circle shape, and now it's like square. But the details itself, like the colors, looks seemed a bit same, but it's a bit different, like different colors. But and your health bar, like the HP, like the shape of the tank where it shows all the which the part of the tank is damaged. Like it used to be the shape of the IS-2, the Russian tank, and now it's an M1 Abram tanks. Like any tanks you
Yeah.
get, it'll show that Abraham tank shape only, which is ridiculous. Like it
Wow.
doesn't make sense. Like that, like
They
you driving a World War II tank or a Cold War. Like that is not a M1 Abrams tank. Like you
Yeah.
are not driving a futuristic tank, modern tank. You're clearly driving a an old school tank. I'll say. Like it doesn't make
Hmm.
sense at all.
But,
Like like
yeah.
yeah, all that stuff. Like it's futuristic. Like style. It's like you're driving a M1 Abrams tanks, sort of like that.
Yeah.
Which they made
So
like,
are we?
yeah, they made like War Thunder, like a clone version of War Thunder.
Huh.
So yeah. So what were you saying?
All I was saying was, so are we done talking about Rockstar, or are we continuing?
I guess we've been talking about it for like almost an hour. So
Uh, there's still time that we, talk about it because there's still a lot more we're missing, like business aspects, all that shit.
yeah, like they're the way they decide, which they just barely don't care at all. Barely
Yeah.
care.
They're, I don't want to say they're like quantity over quality, but they're heading that way.
Apparently.
Yeah. Like, for example, you know the contract update, the most recent update for GTA, except for the maintenance bullshit, but you know.
Yeah.
That, tell me the last successful update other than the tuners right before that. And, okay, actually no, let's give myself too much of a leniency. Other than the tuners of last year, when was the last really good update that was not a heist?
Good question. Let's see here. Well, I was thinking like at the casino, like original casino itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say the original casino.
So what I'm hearing is you like it when it was just story based.
Yeah.
Not just, oh hey, I have something to steal.
Yeah,
Right?
apparently.
That means you want quality, not quantity. Because anyone can do a heist and add a little story behind it. No one can, hardly anyone can put a casino being taken over by some Texans, right?
Yeah.
So explain to me how that happens. How someone can say, "Oh yeah, I want a." I'm trying to say this properly. I want someone to rob something from me. Blah 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 blah. I want this certain thing back. Blah 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 blah. I used the concept of the Kaio because it was kind of easier to say than like, oh yes, I want revenge. Blah 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 for basically no reason. It's petty bullshit with the casino. You know that's right.
True. Like it can be like revenge stuff. Some well,
Yeah.
nearly almost all the time.
Hey.
Let's see here. Let me check.
But yeah. But let's replace with, oh hey, I need help stealing this thing back. But it's gonna take a minute. But I will pay you greatly. But we don't have to like go at it instantly.
Oh, I should add part two since yeah, I'm gonna add part two on this thing.
Yeah. Because what I'd have said was the concept for the contract DLC.
All right.